An EVA Air flight landed in Taipei 19 minutes early on Thursday, with one more passenger than it did upon takeoff. A pregnant woman went into labor during the flight, leading to a mid-air emergency delivery. Thanks to the help of crew and 4 doctors on board, both mom and baby are safe and well.
This is the first time in almost 10 years that Songshan Airport had a passenger give birth while on a plane. This plane was an EVA Air flight that departed from Haneda Airport at 9:55 a.m. and was flying to Taiwan. The plane just happened to have 4 doctors on board who ended up working together.
According to a passenger, flight attendants had called for help over the plane speakers.
Over the speakers, I heard that they needed the help of healthcare professionals, but I didn't know what was happening. I didn't see anything happen. Everyone was very quiet. We were very calm.
This plane was scheduled to land at 1:25 p.m., but with a woman about to give birth, EVA Air contacted the control tower to get permission for a priority landing. With an ambulance at the ready, the plane landed at 1:06 p.m., and the mother and newborn were sent to the hospital. A Taiwanese influencer revealed that of the 4 doctors on board, one was her husband.
My husband, he works in the U.S. He specializes in anesthesiology and internal medicine. When they were called to help, that pregnant mother was already up in first class. They had originally discussed with the chief flight attendant whether the plane should make an emergency landing in Fukuoka. But it seems like when they were talking, the mom's water had broken. The other 3 doctors weren't OBGYN doctors either, but despite it being a close call, in the end it all worked out because the mom and child are both doing well.
The airline's policy is that passengers 36 or more weeks pregnant with one child are not permitted to board. Passengers 28 or more weeks pregnant must have a doctor's note. This passenger was believed to be less than 28 weeks pregnant. But even at this stage, the risk of an in-flight premature delivery is not negligible.
In a normal operating room, if there's an emergency because the baby can't be delivered naturally, then a C-section can be done if necessary. If you're on a plane and the baby won't come out, then that's the most dangerous point in time. If this type of situation doesn't happen, once the child is delivered, you still need to be careful about caring for the child and cleaning it up. But I think the overall risk here and the risk of getting an infection isn't all that high.
The doctor said that now that the birth was over, all that was needed to be done was to care for the baby. Some speculate that the baby would be awarded a lifetime of free flights from EVA Air. In response, the airline said this perk was not company policy.